Your income is up, but your savings are stuck. Welcome to the reality of lifestyle creep. Let's find out where that money really goes.
The real reason your income keeps growing, but your savings don't. Have you ever received a raise, only to realize a few months later that your bank account looks almost exactly the same? It's a strange feeling. You worked harder, you earned more, your paycheck increased. But somehow, your savings didn't. For many people across the United States and Europe, this isn't caused by bad financial decisions or a lack of discipline. It's often the result of a slow, almost invisible shift in lifestyle that happens every time income grows. Let's look at a very ordinary example. Imagine you're 30 years old and working a full-time office job. A few years ago, you were earning $55,000 a year. After taxes and deductions, you brought home around $3,500 per month. Your apartment cost $1,200. Transportation and car payments totaled about $350. Utilities, groceries, insurance, and your phone bill came to roughly $1,100. That left you with around $850 each month. It wasn't a huge amount, but if you were careful, saving a few $100s felt realistic. Now fast forward 3 years. You've earned promotions, switched companies, or negotiated a better salary. You now earn $75,000 per year. After taxes, your monthly take-home pay increases to about $4,700. On paper, that's an extra $1,200 every month. So your savings should be growing much faster. Except they aren't. Your apartment is now $1,700 instead of $1,200. Your newer car costs $650 a month instead of $350. You upgraded your phone plan. You added more streaming subscriptions. Weekend dinners became more common. Vacations became slightly nicer. Coffee that used to feel like an occasional treat quietly became part of your daily routine. None of these decisions seem irresponsible. In fact, each one feels completely reasonable. After all, you're earning more now. The problem is that none of these expenses arrive all at once. They appear gradually. One upgrade this month. Another next month. A slightly better apartment. A newer car. A more comfortable lifestyle. By themselves, none of these choices seem significant. Together, they quietly consume nearly every dollar your raise created. Let's do some simple math. Your income increased by about $1,200 per month. But your rent increased by $500. Your transportation costs rose by $300. Subscriptions, dining out, shopping, and entertainment added another $250. That's already $1,050 of your raise. Without realizing it, nearly all of your additional income has already been assigned a job. Not because you planned it that way. Because your lifestyle slowly expanded to match your income. Economists often call this lifestyle inflation. Psychologists describe something similar as hedonic adaptation. Human beings adapt remarkably quickly to improvements. The things that once felt luxurious soon become normal. The nicer apartment no longer feels special. The upgraded car simply becomes your everyday car. The expensive coffee becomes your regular coffee. And once something feels normal, giving it up feels like losing something, even if you were perfectly happy without it a year ago. That's why higher income doesn't automatically create wealth. It often creates higher expectations. Over time, those expectations quietly become fixed monthly expenses. This also explains why two people earning exactly the same salary can have completely different financial lives. One person receives a raise and immediately upgrades their lifestyle. The other allows their lifestyle to improve more slowly than their income. From the outside, they may appear almost identical. They both have good jobs. They both earn similar salaries. But 10 years later, one has substantial savings and financial flexibility. The other still feels like every paycheck disappears the moment it arrives. The difference wasn't income. It was the speed at which spending grew. Here's another way to think about it. Every raise gives you a choice. You can allow your expenses to rise at exactly the same pace as your income. Or you can allow your income to grow just a little faster than your lifestyle. That gap doesn't look impressive in 1 month. But over 5 or 10 years, it becomes surprisingly powerful. A few $100s saved each month can become thousands of dollars in emergency savings, investments, or simply the freedom to make career decisions without constant financial pressure. Financially thoughtful people don't avoid enjoying life. They still travel. They still upgrade things they genuinely value. They still celebrate milestones. The difference is that they don't automatically convert every raise into a permanent monthly expense. Before increasing their lifestyle, they ask a different question. Not, can I afford this? But will I still be happy paying for this every month, a year from now? That single question changes how many financial decisions are made. In the end, the biggest obstacle to saving more often isn't low income. It's allowing every increase in income to quietly become an increase in lifestyle. When your earnings grow faster than your spending, even by a small amount, your financial future slowly begins to change. Not overnight, not through extreme budgeting, and not through guilt, simply through awareness of where each new dollar is going before it quietly disappears. If you enjoy calm, thoughtful conversations about money and financial psychology, consider subscribing for more videos like this.